You train them to be able to secure scholarship by themselves, to be able to do the admission process by themselves. After watching this my video, start asking yourself, how can I send them abroad? Cheap, easy way out, and you're not taking advantage of it. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about how to better empower your siblings. And this video is for anyone who has younger ones, right? So you could either be the senior brother or the senior sister or the big auntie at home, right? Like, provided you have people that are under you, they may even be like your junior cousins and stuff like that, right? So let's say you are a senior brother or a senior sister, right? And you are the one taking care of your siblings, or maybe it's even your parents that are taking care of your siblings, but from time to time you chip in. I want to tell you the best way to empower them. All right? Can you make a guess? This is the best way. The best way to empower your siblings, especially younger ones, is to send them abroad through the study abroad route. I know. Wait. Before your mind will reject it, even before hearing what I have to say, listen. Calm down. Let me explain to you. You may say, yeah, Dr. Linda, I already know that. I don't think you know, because if you know, you will have done it since you will have done it. If you have a younger one, right? I have younger ones. If you have a younger one, there is that thing for you to always want to pet them. You don't want them to suffer. You go out there, you fight, you get money, you send to them and all that. But one thing you are forgetting is that you need to groom them to become their own adults, right? You want to empower them so that they are able to take care of themselves. And perhaps, not just you, but you and them can take care of your older ones, like your mom, your dad, your uncles, your aunties, as the case may be. You don't want it to be that for your whole family, only you want they work from morning till night. Not only you want they work for bank. Not only you want they work for insurance company. Not only you want they bring money home during Christmas or Salah, or as the case may be. Do you get? Empower your siblings. How do you do this? Let me tell you. Almost any other thing you're going to do for them, almost any other thing you're going to do for them is still going to put them in that position where you end like this and they end like this. Think about it. What can you do for them? You help them find work at one company. You end like this, they end like this. You know? Like, it doesn't cause this dramatic change. But now, there is something that can cause a dramatic change. What is that? That thing that can cause a dramatic change is you sending them abroad. Send them abroad, and you may be asking, how can I send them abroad? Send them abroad through the study abroad pathway. Why? They get to study, become empowered, have the abroad mindset, right? They're able to work, they'll earn in dollars, they'll earn in pounds, they'll earn in whatever big currency there is out there that they hope to earn in, right? Or the country they prefer to go to. They're going to have lots of money which they can use to support the family. So your family is better off if you send your younger ones abroad. Hey! Are you? Somebody say, can a third party sponsor a student? For sure, 100%. That question was from Flora. Yes, a third party can sponsor a student, obviously. You can sponsor your younger ones. Don't you know? You can sponsor your cousins. You can sponsor your niece, your nephew, in case you are like older and you have a nephew or niece that is already a university graduate. You can sponsor them, and this is the biggest secret. Like, let me give you an example. So, my uncle sent me to school. That's it. And at the end of the day, that was the best thing they could do for me. Because imagine that every month, from the time I was young, every month they give me $1,000. Every month they give me $1,000. Do you know that even up till now, they will still have to be giving me money? And at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, any day they stop giving me money, my life will scatter. Do you see what my point? But when you train somebody, yes, so that money you are going to spend on them at that point may be bigger than the normal money you usually give to them. Let me give you an example. You have a sibling. Every month you send the sibling 50,000 naira or 50,000 shillings or 50,000 CFA or 50,000 Ghana cedis, or no, 5,000 Ghana cedis. That's probably the right thing. 5,000 Ghana cedis or whatever currency, right? They're going to be so happy, like, oh, thank you, thank you. They're going to be so happy. They're going to be so happy. But what happens? Every month you have to send them that. Any month you do not send them that, their life will turn upside down. You get what I mean? But you can put that money together, use it to sponsor them abroad, and boom, you solve the problem once and for all. You solve the problem once and for all. Now, when I say that, some people will just be like, to send anybody abroad right now, you need thousands of dollars, you need thousands of pounds, you need what if? This is the no-brainer. This is the no-brainer. Are you ready to listen? What if instead of you going to go and pay $20,000, $15,000 for the person, right? What for school fees? What if you pay maybe 1/20th of that to get them trained on how to find scholarship by themselves? Do you see what I'm saying? Instead of you going to go, it's like sending your siblings abroad is fine, it's sweet. But how many people can bring out $20,000, $40,000 and send their siblings abroad? How many people can do that? Only a few, right? Okay. Only a few. I'm not saying only a few have that money, but only a few can afford to do that, because sometimes by the time you have that money, you have family. If they are your cousins, you have your wife, you have your kids, you have, even if you are your siblings, you may have your own thing that you're pursuing. So you may have that money, but you may not really have it to bring out and give to each of your siblings, right? What if you just train them with probably less than $1,000, right? You train them to be able to secure scholarship by themselves, to be able to do the admission process by themselves. Sometimes if you want to go, let's say, you want to go and look for somebody that will help them, they may get schools that are high school fees, you will not be able to afford it, right? You will even spend more upfront, and nothing may even come out. You just be wasting your time. Train down your sibling for them to be able to find admission, cheap admission, or full scholarship admission. By the way, what if you train your siblings so that they can find schools that, apart from scholarship schools, they can find schools that are loan eligible, so that they get that admission, they get a study loan that they will be the one to pay back. Are you receiving sense? See, girl, my dear, I'm first daughter, so I know how see they be. You get my point. So you should be listening to me right now. In case your siblings have been, dragging you here and there, you feel, see, my dear, you think I don't know that feeling. You feel like, oh my God, when is this going to end? In fact, there was a lady that told me that she has been taking care of her family since she's afraid to get married. She's in her 30s, so she's afraid to get married because she doesn't know how her siblings are going to cope, because everybody is calling her for food. Empower your siblings, because if you tell your sibling, oh madam, listen to me, this thing, so it's like, I want to use Igbo here because I don't know the English version. It will do mad. If you are Igbo, give me the English version so that I can interpret it to others. They will understand what I mean. You know the way you will, how they used to do it? It's like you will send somebody off. You do send off for them, right? Like, I think that's what, if you're Igbo, help me here, quickly, if you're watching me and you're Igbo. Like, when you go, okay, I'm trying to see if somebody dropped a comment. So, you know how to send somebody off. You can train them and let them be able to settlement. Official Sammy 1010. Thank you, say settlement. How to settle somebody. Thank you so much for coming through for me. You can settle your siblings, right? By training them to be able to go abroad by themselves. Like, you can send them abroad if you have the money, right? You can send them abroad. You can pay for their school fees. You can pay for their living expenses if you have the money. That would be the easiest way. Or you can train them to be able to do that for themselves. You see what I mean? You can train them to be able to get admission, cheap admission that you can pay for. You can train them. Thank you, Kizzy Global also says settlement. You can train them so that they can get admission with study loan. They will take the loan. They will travel abroad and they will work and they will pay back the money by themselves. But the fact that you spent less than $1,000 training them, you have done the best thing any senior brother or any senior sister can do for them. Hey, some people, they don't even know. Like, you just want to go and use your hand. You're taking care of your family. You're taking care of everybody. You are torn apart. Are you not tired? Are you not tired? In your house, Christmas, if you don't buy rice, nobody's going to buy rice. Are you not tired? That's the question I have for you now. If you're not tired, off this video, no need for you to watch it. Off the video, no need for you to watch it. But I'm talking to senior brothers and senior sisters that are torn apart because I receive your email every time. I receive your email every time. I know what a lot of people go through. When they're going to say, Dr. Lily, I don't tire. For my family, not only me, they work. For my family, if I don't do something, nobody go do it. If mommy is sick, nobody can help. So, see, you want to empower your siblings. Hey, so, like, let me say, I wish we can just chase out all the people who not be, all the younger brothers and younger sisters. Let's chase you out so that I can tell you what I want to tell you. Wait, please, if you're a younger one right here and you're not like you're not the one taking care of your siblings, leave this video. I want to talk to the senior ones because I'll tell them something. I'll tell them something. Leave this video now. I need to see the number of people watching dropping. Hey, they've refused to leave. I mean, have they left? Should I say what I want to say? Okay, see, if you're a younger one, you're listening to me right now. Hey, your ears be closed small. Okay. You want to train your younger ones for your own selfish reason. Let me explain to you. You want it to be that they too, they will have money. So that if you need money, you will be like, hello, Catherine. Catherine, please, your sister needs money, oh. Please, this Christmas, can I come to your side? Like, don't you get? You want to train your own siblings for your own selfish reason. Not just that. If your mom or dad needs money, they don't even need to reach you because before they will reach you, there are 2 other people that are also earning dollars. You said you may even remain where you are working, like you don't even mind. Do you get? They are earning dollars, they are earning pounds. They cannot close their eyes. You don't be like, maybe you're the one at home with your mom or in the same city with your mom, right? You don't be like, hello, Chizoba. Hello, Big Bay, mommy is sick, or send money. Do you see what I mean? But if you don't empower them, you are finished. You are finished. You know why I say you are finished? Mommy is sick. It is you. Ido Peter, bring money. Mommy is sick. Daddy is sick. It is you. Folake, bring money. Uncle is sick. Stella, it is you. God forbid there is a burial. Nonso, you are the one. God forbid there is marriage that have to happen. You have to bring cow if that is your culture. Abdullahi, you are finished. You are the only you. Not just that, when you are finished sponsoring that expenses, any other thing that is happening, for your family, right? Your siblings will not tell you that, there is this place I was going to. They said she paid this one. Sister, you know now. Only you, one. Now you go pay. Anything. And what be tell you if you have more than one sibling, though? You are finished. You are finished. So, it's like, for your own good. Like, don't even be thinking that my sister, when they listen to me. That my brother, when they listen to me, he's too stubborn. I don't even want to train him. You are finished. You are finished. You are finished. Do it. Not like, it's like, yes, it will help your sibling, but it will help you more. Because when you empower them, they have money for themselves. If tomorrow you're in deep shit, maybe they will remember that you are the sibling that helped them, right? Maybe, just maybe, you don't have to count on that, but just maybe. But not just that. Other responsibilities in the house. Your mom, your dad, your one thing, your uncle, your auntie, anything. It will not be dependent only on you. You can bring out your own money. They can bring out their own money. It doesn't mean you will stop helping after that, but if you were supposed to bring $1,000 and you now bring $300 and the rest bring their own money, you have helped yourself, right? So, if you're a senior one or you are the person taking care of your siblings right now, start after watching this my video, start asking yourself, how can I send them abroad? Cheap, easy way out, and you're not taking advantage of it. And as I said, don't go and say, how can I send them abroad? You go and look for somebody that will help them. The person will charge you millions or thousands, depending on what your currency is. Then the process may fail, still on your head. Now you be the one to pay another money for it. Not just that, they will never get scholarship for them, so you have to pay from your pocket. They can never introduce you to any reasonable study loan. So, you see, all this problem on your head. What you just need to do is call down your sibling, have a talk with them, right? Train them. Like, how do I mean by train them? You can register them for a master class, for example, so that they get trained on how to do it by themselves. Even if you want to still pay school fees for them after that, they can get a cheap school for you. You see, your own advantage. Even if you don't have money to pay for them, they can focus on schools that have loan, that are loan eligible. Even if you don't want them to take loan, they can focus on scholarship. So you can solve this problem and everybody will be happy. And by the way, wouldn't you be better? Like, if you have the mind right now to take care of anybody around you, your siblings, anybody around you, that means that you really like that person to a reasonable extent. Even if they are stubborn, they are this, they are that, you really like them. You really care about them. So, wouldn't you prefer that instead of you handing them $5,000 CDs, right? 500,000 naira or shillings or CFA, whatever the case may be, wouldn't you prefer that instead of handing them those small money you are handing over to them right now, because rarely is it that you are sending them millions, right? Instead of handing them, wouldn't you prefer that they're in a position where they can make thousands and thousands of dollars by themselves, thousands and thousands of pounds by themselves? So I believe that as a senior one who is working really hard to see that everybody is doing all right, you will not have a hard time understanding what I have said or talked about today. Will you? You will have a hard time. You will have a hard time because you know what I'm saying. Some people that they are not senior ones, or maybe they are senior ones, but they don't care about their family. They don't care about their family or anything. Those people, may not even relate because they are like, oh, my family, I don't care about them. But that's not what is happening. Many senior ones, or sometimes it's not even the senior ones. Sometimes you can see that in a house of 7 children, it is the 5th born that is taking care of everybody. Do you get what I mean? That's why I said it's not only like if you are the firstborn, because sometimes it's not the firstborn. It may be I've seen the family say that it's the lastborn that is taking care of everybody. Whatever your case is, send your siblings abroad through the study abroad pathway so that they can make their own money. Yes, it will help them, but it will also help you because now you are relieved. Now in your family, there are other people who can help. Right? Please, if you are a senior or you are somebody who takes care of any of your family members, whether it's 1, 2, or maybe you are even the only child, but you are the one taking care of your cousins, right? Maybe you are 40 or 50 years old and you are the one taking care of your niece and nephew. Please, I would like you to drop a comment because I really want to understand if you got this message, or maybe there are other questions that you have that you ask me, drop a comment for me. I really want to hear from you. Drop a comment for me. Somebody asked me and said, what if they are undergraduates? Undergraduates can relocate abroad too. Undergraduates can go abroad too. But let me tell you, if they are undergraduates, I would say, let them finish their study where they are currently. Let them finish their study where they are currently, then send them abroad after that. Do you know why I said that? Because it is hard. I'm not saying it is impossible. Hello, watch the word, because I know people will quote it out of context. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is harder for you to get scholarship for undergraduate studies. Many times it may not even be full scholarship, because maybe in a class of 50 people, one person will get scholarship. So what happens to the other 49? If they are graduates, they can easily get scholarship, they can get study loan. So like options are many. But if they are undergraduates, it will be wiser for you to spend that money, train them in their current country, especially if they are even in any country in Africa, because education is cheap, right? You train them, then they can use scholarship to travel. Okay? So if they are undergraduate, train them where they are right now. Train them where they are right now. Once they become a graduate, then allow them to relocate. Because if you try to relocate an undergraduate, you're going to spend so much, right? On the average, you're going to spend so much. But not just that, you're going to spend so much for like 4 years. Many graduate programs, 1 year program, you are done. Even if you want to pay for the person, you just pay for 1 year. 1 year program, you are done. But max 2 years program, you are done. But you don't even need to go and be doing 2 years program if you are paying for yourself. You see? So, but if it's an undergraduate, they cannot really work. Imagine somebody in JS1 or somebody that is 11-year-old relocating abroad. Can they work? No. They can't support themselves while they are abroad. You have to be paying high school fees. You have to pay it for 4 to 5 years. Will you cope with that? So, for people telling me, what if they are undergraduate? If they are undergraduate, train them where they are. Except you have so much money that you want to send them abroad, that's fine, and that's your desire, right? But my advice would be train them where they are and then allow them to relocate abroad once they become a graduate. All right? So to all the senior ones taking care of their siblings, or to all the big people in the family taking care of their niece and nephew, remember, send them abroad so that they can earn pounds, they can earn dollars by themselves and support the rest of the family. And you don't even need to go and wait until you can afford to send them abroad. You can train them so that they know how to do it by themselves. You can train them. They can get cheap school if you want to pay for it. They can get study loan that they will take and they will pay back by themselves, right? They can get full scholarship and you don't even need to pay. It's a win-win. Don't you think so? I would like to hear from you, all the senior people. Oh yeah, drop comments for me. Bye.